What's up, guys? It's Angularity here. And I guess I'll be talking about, how I fail to connect with people and why I can't make genuine connections with others outside of my family. So, I've never really gone out with people outside of my family. I didn't go to prom, I didn't go to the dance. I actually missed the payment on prom, that's why I didn't go. But low key, it's kind of still my fault because I didn't even want to go in the first place. So I changed my mind last second. So I guess it always started back in kindergarten, and high school. No, kindergarten, and middle school. I mean, sorry. And I always felt, this is generic, really generic. But I always felt kind of different, and I always felt different. I was a quiet kid. No, not in that way, not in that way. But I was a quiet kid, and I wouldn't say being quiet made it hard to connect with people because there are some quiet people that have a lot of friends, I guess. But throughout my life, I've just never been really able to connect with people. I've never been able to the idea of just having a conversation with people and sitting down and talking with people is just so. I just can't imagine I always feel like an outsider looking in. There's like a glass and you're staring in. I'm staring through a glass and I'm separated through a glass while other people are just living normally. I was a weird kid. I couldn't really make, genuine connections. I had friends in middle school actually. I had friends in high school. But middle school me, I was lame, weird. Middle school me, I tried to fit in, with jokes and stuff. I tried to be the funny guy, and that's gonna be a theme of me going into high school. I tried to be like a fun. Look at that. I tried to be the funny guy, but it never really worked out for me because it just wasn't who I am, I guess. So I was a part of this group in middle school. After I tried to be funny on this field trip we went on, and it worked. I was the funny guy. I got into this group, but I always felt like, dude, I just don't belong, man. I just never belong with a group. I never belong with people. And I just saw everyone else with their connecting. I just saw everyone else connecting with people and it's just dude, that's just not me, man. This is not me. And yeah, after middle school, I didn't really keep up with anyone. And then I moved away. And I don't really keep up with anyone from middle school anymore. It is what it is. So now I'm in high school. So now I'm in high school. And in high school, I really. Hold on. Yeah. So in high school, I really wanted to make a new fresh start and try to make more friends. But no, it didn't work out. So back in high school, I was extremely. I tried to be an extrovert. I tried to force myself to be an extrovert, and it worked a decent amount. I met some people that were fun, cool, but you know, I just felt like in at the end of it all, being a funny, trying to be funny, trying to be extroverted, led me to make some mistakes and it led me to do some things that I regret, man. Like some of the humor I had, some of the things I tried to push off as push as being funny, maybe weren't the best decisions because maybe I ended up hurting people I didn't want to hurt. Because in the moment, I thought, yo, I'm a funny guy. I'm this character. I'm this funny person. But in actuality, I was just playing a character. I wasn't anyone. I was just a fake guy. You know. I was just I show up on a stage. I do my thing. Sometimes people laugh, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they think I'm weird, and that's that. But I really just try to like be funny and just try to make people laugh because that's what I want to do. Because that's what I thought would like get me the most friends and help me become more extroverted. But to be honest, it didn't help me at all in the end. Because if I look at my life now, I don't hang out with anyone. I don't go out with friends. No one invites me to go out. And, it is what it is. People don't have to invite me out. Like, I can chill by myself, I got the My Hero poster in the back. I like watching anime. I haven't watched anime in a while. I've been grinding, trying to get rich. But, regardless of that, I like anime, man. I like anime. And, off topic, sorry, I like anime. But, yeah, I've been isolated from people. Basically, I wouldn't say isolated from people. I have been in like I have made friends, but it's like even the friends I have made, it's like, dude, I've never been like the first option, man. Maybe back in like kindergarten, like when I had this one guy, he was my friend, but he moved away, so there's that. We were like best friends. We always played together, but and it ended in middle school. In high school, I was one guy. We were like great friends, but even with him was like, dude, he had such like a vast array of other friends. I was kind of like, dude, I kind of just knew I wasn't like number one. And I know it's kind of like weird to want. I don't know if it's like weird or not to. I don't think it's weird to want to be like the number one friend. But it is kind of like maybe I shouldn't be so. I don't think I'm envious. I just feel like, dude, man, like maybe it is a little bit of envy and jealousy. Like, dude, man, like, I can't be the number one guy ever. I feel like if I had to talk to my younger self, I'd tell them to like not try to be extrovert, not try to be. Because honestly, bro, I was gesture maxing, dude. I was gesture maxing hard. I was a complete gesture, right? I was trying so hard to be this funny guy, and I just made jokes that maybe I shouldn't have made. I did things that maybe I shouldn't have did. If I could go back in time, I would change a lot of things that I did because you know that's not who I am. Like I was trying to force a character to make people laugh, but at the expense of like, oh, maybe I hurt this person, and I just really made mistakes I shouldn't have done at trying to be a character because maybe I viewed myself because I knew maybe the reason I wanted to be a character so bad is because I knew the person inside. I knew who I was wasn't good enough, right? I feel like the reason I gravitated towards funny guys because maybe I'm like a little bit of a weirdo, man. I've always been, I've always wanted to be like super extroverted. I've always wanted to be like super, out there, but it's like, how can I do that, right? And the humor I consumed when I was a kid, maybe the edgy humor I consumed when I was a kid, maybe had like a effect on me. Like, dude, Leafy is here, like those abridged anime episodes with like, those abridged anime, and they do like a parody of the anime, things like that. Edgy internet humor, iDubbbz. Looking back, those guys were kind of corny, but Leafy is here. I feel like it's still funny. But anyways. Yeah, dude. My current life right now, dude, like it's just like seeing people enjoy their lives. Always like, it just stings me, man. It just stings me because like I don't know. I don't really care that much, but like I kind of care a little bit. I don't even know if I want to make friends, bro. To be honest, like I don't even know if I want to make friends, to be honest, anymore. I'd rather just stay at home and watch anime all day and read manga. I want to get, dude, I honestly, I want to get rich so I could just stay home and watch anime all day and not have to worry. Because, like, money buys you time, and I just want all the time in the world to, like, consume media. Because I don't want to LARP, dude. I can't LARP, man. Matter of fact, when I got some free, I got some free. Yo, look at this, bro. Yeah. Chainsaw Man. There's a little something one to cover because like I'm stupid and I keep getting food on the book. But yeah, you guys want to see it? You guys look at this. Look at this. Boom, Chainsaw Man. Hold on. Yeah, you just can't see it, but yeah, Denji. Denji. Watashi wa power desu! Yeah, baby! Yeah, power! Oh my gosh. Ooh. You see? Yeah, it's so bright. Yeah, you can see her. I honestly, you know, I've tried to connect with people. I've tried to be funny. I've made some mistakes, but I've also made some success. And as I am right now, I don't go out with people. I don't go to parties. I don't even go to the mall with people. I don't do anything with anyone, barely. I just stay in my room all day, try to make videos, try to grind, try to get famous, or try to make money on some way online. I try to make money some way online, try to get some financial success. And honestly, I'm kind of happy. If I can get some, I'd be happy. I don't need to have lots of friends. I don't even need to have friends. As long as I got family, and as long as I can watch my anime, as corny as that sounds, you know, I love like anime, man. I love fictional stories. I love being entranced in the new world and like the world building and the power systems and the themes and such. Dude, I can't believe Chainsaw Man. People are slandering Chainsaw Man. One of my favorite, might be one of my favorite series of all time. In fiction, not just anime, but yeah. Um, but yeah, dude, like, is what it is. You know, I was just a dumb kid trying to be funny. I was just a dumb kid trying to make friends, and no, it didn't work out. But so it is what it is, bro. Like, I can't change the past. You know, I can only live with the fact that I made mistakes. I don't really care about making friends anymore. To be honest, I feel like it's a waste of time for me. But I do care about watching anime and reading manga. So, if you guys have any anime or manga suggestions, you can drop them down below. And I might upload another video. I might not. I've just been I don't know. What I'm doing, bro. But yeah, you guys can follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, and I post like 20 times a day. Not gonna lie, I do because like here's the like mindset: if you post a lot, if you post so much, you have to go viral, right? So yeah, I post a lot. I don't know why I'm pointing down. I'm not gonna point it here. I put it back there, hopefully. And if I didn't put the link there or like the picture there, then I'm just too lazy. But yeah, if you like this video, like me rambling, you can subscribe, and that's it.